Hello, let's play a bunch of New York Times games, but first we reveal our dad joke of the day. So, member rmelg9892 suggested this one. Did I tell you that someone stole my antidepressants? I hope they're happy. All right, and you'll notice our count is now up to 177. I'd like to thank Peter Olson. Is it Peter or Petter? Two T's makes me think Petter, but Petter Olson, however you pronounce your name, signed up as a Tier 1 member. Thank you so much. Don't forget to use your perks. You can add a word to the Wordle wheel, and you can add a bonus game to this video. And all right, we are so close to our goal. I should start loading up yellow shirts. I have one ready to go. I just haven't hit buy on Amazon yet. All right. Cool. Well, let's start with connections. We're finding 4 groups of 4. We've got drum, bass or bass, fish, cards, fiddle, roast, does, flame, chop, axes or axes, blast, dice, coordinate, pieces, board, and bash. Coordinate and axes feel like graph-related words. But why? Yeah, I guess you got the axes, you've got a coordinate. Like, what else do you have? Maybe it's not that. It could be axes. It could be the thing you chop wood with. They put drum and bass next to each other, but they also put bass and fish next to each other. So I don't know how we're doing this one. Maybe it's neither. Bash and bass are just one letter apart. Fiddle. So fiddle could be the instrument, the violin played a different way. Or it could be the like you're fiddling with something, right? You're messing with it. The verb. Oof, I don't have an in here yet. Drum. They've done parts of the ear before. But I don't think it's parts of the ear today. So the instrument? I mean, we've got a drum, we've got a fiddle. Those are instruments. Does is a really weird one to have here. He does, she does, they do. Let's see. Are we just using letters from it? Like it starts with doe, a female deer. I'm looking at like 2-letter starts or 3, or like chopping off the last letter to get an animal, or starting with dough, like it could be do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, like starting with that. I'm not seeing any of that. I don't think do is a state code. I'm pretty sure it's not. Does. I mean, is it just plural female deer? I don't see anything to put with this. Could be a fill in the blank. I don't know what we'd use with does. Fill in the blank. Could it be words that are animals that can also be pronounced as a different word, like pronounced differently as a different word? I guess those are homonyms, right? But specifically homonyms where one of them is an animal. Do we have more of that? Fish, cards, flame, dice, bash, board, blast. I'm not seeing it. Roast. Roast and chop. I don't know, like cooking words. Roast and blast. Like you can roast someone, which means that you're like insulting them. Blast is like, article headlines. So-and-so was blasted by so-and-so else. I don't know. Roast and blast. So to insult or to call out. I don't think flame can be that. You can bash someone. So-and-so was bashed by blah, blah, blah. Okay, so maybe this is it. What's the 4th one, though? Drum, bass, bass, fish, cards. Flame? I mean, there's like flame wars, right? Chop, axes, dice, coordinate, pieces, board. The only thing I can think is flame, but I don't like it. I'm going to try it because I got nothing else. Okay, that was right. Criticize harshly, and it was yellow. Okay. Um, I didn't like it, but it worked. Fiddle, drum, fish. I mean, you got your board, your pieces, and your dice. Are we playing board games? Maybe the cards as well. Just you play board games with these? Yeah, okay. Components, common components of board games. Axes and coordinate. Drum, bass, axes, and fiddle. Are these are all instruments? An axe is another name for a guitar. That wasn't even one away. Okay, so we're splitting these up. Interesting. How are we splitting these up? I wonder if that was a common mistake. Drum, bass. Which two go together? That's a really good question. And then that means two of these go together. Coordinate. This could be coordinate. I didn't think about that. Coordinate. I had graphs on my mind the whole time. Coordinate. So you coordinate people. I don't think they're going to be synonyms though. We're down to blue, purple. Those generally are a little more lateral. Coordinate. Fish. I've got board games on my mind, or card games. We've got Go Fish. Chop can be repeated. Chop, chop. I don't think we can repeat other ones though. Coordinate. I still like coordinate and axes, but nothing else goes with it. So I got to get out of my head. I still don't know what does is doing. Does or does. I mean, I guess does and fish and bass are like plural animals. So if I did that, I would need axes, drum, or fiddle to also be animals, but they aren't. But I could put axes in there because it's the only plural. So let's try this. That's one away. I have no idea what's going on. But this is one away. Axes. That means what can we glean from that? I don't think we can glean enough from that to like make a good logical leap here. Or logical conclusion, not leap. Axis base. So it means I guessed right on one of these two, but not one of these two going together. So either axis and base go together, or fish and does go together, or some other pronunciation of those. I just don't know what's happening here. So maybe it is the animals, and maybe it's not axes. Maybe drum or fiddle is somehow an animal. I don't see how. No, something else is going on here. Maybe fish and bass don't go together. I just don't know how to read these. Is the problem? Okay, maybe these three all have alternate ways of. Okay, these all can be read in two different ways. That's probably actually it. Yeah, heteronyms. Oh, I called them homonyms. I'm gonna have to look up the difference. We got chop, drum, fish, and fiddle. Honestly, I have no idea. Chop, drum, fish, and fiddle. Are these, I don't know. These feel like verbs somehow. Hmm. Sticks. Oh, blank sticks. Chopsticks, drumsticks, fiddlesticks, and fish sticks. Oh, yeah, they are all sticks. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should have seen that. Okay, I gotta look at the difference between a homonym and a heteronym. Homonym. Each of two or more words having the same spelling or pronunciation, but different meanings and origins. Okay, and then heteronym. Heteronym. One or of two or more words that are spelled identically but have different sounds and meanings. Okay, so I don't think I was wrong to call them homonyms, but heteronyms is more specific. All right. Difficulty. I can see a lot of people getting yellow, green, and then failing, like I did, but then seeing blank sticks, maybe I'm the only one who didn't see blank sticks. I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5, and I think that we have a 65% solve rate. Hacks into the cards. 3.3 out of 5. Okay, so a little harder than what I said. Ooh, 51% solve rate. That's much lower than I said. Okay. 5 out of 5. I am not the only one who did the exact same guesses, which is kind of crazy if you think about it. That means a lot of people are guessing green, purple for that to line up so much. All right, so we've got green and yellow. People are getting. Some people are seeing sticks first. This is only of winning games. Evens out a little bit, but people are not seeing heteronyms. It makes sense. It kind of has to be one of the last things you see. And then ever, people are getting green. A lot of people are getting yellow, and then it was down to purple, blue for a lot of people. So let's look at this here. Losing games. A good 22% are getting green, yellow only. 15% are getting only green, 3% only yellow, and 7% getting nothing. So yeah, it's exactly what I said. People aren't being able to split apart the blue and the purple. What are people trying here? Roast, chop, blast, bash. I suppose chop, I don't know. I could see chop being a word for criticize, but I wouldn't have thought to put it in there. Yep. 21% tried the musical instruments. Drum, bass, fiddle, chop, bluegrass gear. Interesting. I don't know. Yeah, this is just people guessing. The blue, purple. And then, yeah, I tried the irregular plurals as well. Or I just tried plural. I don't know. I just thought they were plurals. Who knows? Excuse me. Whoa. Cooking words. Roast, flame, chop, dice. I thought about cooking. Oh, yeah. Dice is a cooking word. Oops. All right. So is flame. All right. What are people doing first? Green first is extremely common. 48%. Then yellow first. Then purple first. So people who see stick are probably doing well in the game. And then people are trying drum, bass, fiddle, board. That's an extremely common 4%. People are blocking that in first. I think they're thinking about like using a washboard, like as an instrument. And we're talking about like, yeah, you've got a drum, a bass, a fiddle, and a washboard, and you've got some kind of bluegrass band going on here. That's probably why that's probably the thought process for that one. All right. Cool. Well, how'd you do? Let's do the easy pips. All right, these are equal. These add to 10, so it has to be 5-5. We don't have a 4 for 4-6. So, yeah, we got to do the 5-6 this way because we don't have another 6. And so we're doing the 5-2 here. We're doing the 2-1 up. We're doing the 1 blank, and there we go. All right. Let's do the medium pips. Equals greater than 4, greater than 6, greater than 6. These two are equal. We have 2 4s and 2 1s. If I did the 2 1s, I could do the 1-6 for greater than 4. And then I could do the 1-2 here. And then this has to be greater than 6. So we just got to put the 5, 4 here, and then the 4 blank, and then we're done. All right, 24 seconds. Let's do the hard pips. Okay, much bigger. We have a 0 here, so it's either the 0, 1 or the 0, 4. But we need these 3 to be equal. So how many 1s do we have? We have plenty of 1s. Do we have enough 4? We have plenty of 4s as well. So we can't start there. We have this 0. These are, oh, we need 5 equals. 1, 2, 3, 4. We only have 4 2s. We have 1, 2, 3, 3 3s. 1, 2, 3, 4. What do we have 5 of? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2s maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4. What do we have 5 of? My scanning is failing me here. Knowing what we have 5 of is really important. Okay, I'm going to go through each digit. We have 4 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 2s. 1, 2, 3. We have 3 3s. Maybe it's 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5, 6 4s. So it's probably the 4. Yeah, so it's got to be the 4, but we have 1 extra, so we can put a 4 elsewhere. But these are all 4. So we need a 4 0 to go here. That's this one. Okay. Do we have a 4 4? Yeah. So the 4 4 is going to have to do this. This is forced because this needs to have a 4 in it, and it can only go up. So now this is a 4 that goes up. This is a 4 that goes up. What are our choices? We have a 4 6, which can't go up there. So that's not there. And we got a 4 2 that could easily go there. We have a 4 3 that could go there as well. So this is either the 3 or the 2. We have a 5 here into a 24. 24 is big. Are they all 6s? I think, yeah, 6 times 4 is 24. So we definitely need to put the 6 6 somewhere. I'm assuming it's here. We have a 6 4 and a 6 5. So I think the 6 5 goes like this. And then we have the 4 anything across here, and then the 4 2 or 1 up here. Okay. These add to 13. How are we doing that? So the 6, this is the last 6. So we're doing 6 4 here. So the remaining ones add to 9. So they gotta be pretty small. 4 digits adding to 9. I don't know. Oh, there's only 1 blank left. So this is blank 1. So these also have to be 1s. So this has to go this way. It's got to be the 1 1. And then what if we did a 4 2 this way and a 2 1 this way to get to 4? And then we did the 4 3 this way. So that adds to 5. So we need 8 more. So this is 6. This is 2. There we go. Did it. Wow, that took almost 3 minutes. I don't know what I could have done to go faster there. That just took a lot of thinking, for me at least. It wasn't vibing with me. There were so many options for like all these guys, but it also took me quite a long time to count the pips to find which one had 5 options. And unfortunately 4 had 6 options, so I didn't know which one didn't belong. Cool. Probably realizing the 24 had to be 4 6s earlier would have been helpful. All right, well, how'd you do? Let's do the mini crossword. Hopefully better than yesterday. All right. Hamilton was nominated for 16 of them in 16. Tony? Tony's? Is that how you spell Tony's? Right. Vegetable you might wear cooking goggles to cut. Onion. Lizard that can detach its own tail. I thought that was all lizards. All right. Slightly off as a picture frame. Skew. Cunning. Not sure. Rap on filming 300. I don't know. Tip jar bills, 1s. Tiny shaving cuts, nicks. Country bumpkin, yodel. Adjective that can precede owl or egret, snowy. Lizard, it's gecko, yokel, and this is gecko. 53 seconds, all right. I struggled a little bit. Oh, a toga. Oh, rap on. So in 300, that's the movie about the Spartans, and they wear togas. Okay, and togas are rap. Got it. I was obviously reading that incorrectly, but it had the question mark. Yeah, I got there eventually. Oh, I didn't get there eventually, but I understand it now. Anyway, this was sly. Cunning is sly. I should have realized that. I should have put sly in. And this is yokel, not yodel. Yeah. I probably was thinking of the word yokel and just replaced it with yodel in my head by accident. Cool. Well, how'd you do? Let's do strands. Today's theme is up the hill. Are we running up the hill? um, it's Kate Bush, right? Anyway, we have an atch here. Up the hill, though. Watch. We have watch, we have match, we have batch. It might not be any of those, but let's just try all of them. Watch, match, batch. We can add er at the end, but it would cross itself. So like something like watcher, but they usually don't cross themselves. All right, so none of that. We have water here. Oh, water. Okay, so it's tch this way. Etch, fetch. Oh, Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Yeah, okay. Jack and Jill. They all came tumbling down. Let's see. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown. And then we got after, and we've got broke. Okay. There we go. Cool. Figured out the theme. Did not need to use a hint. I did lock in some extra words, but I'm not worried about that anymore. I think it's more enjoyable to just, play the game as is. Anyway, how'd you do? Let's spin our bonus wheel. See what we're playing today. Alrighty. We've got Contexto, suggested by Kayla Young. Let's load that up. Contexto, honestly, not one of my favorite games. I'm not very good at these word association ones, but we'll try our best. I never know what to start with. Let's just start with dog. All right, so dog is 480. It's like medium. It's not that far, but like something like cat would be much closer to dog than a 480. So I don't know. Maybe we'll stick with. Maybe I'll just guess animal to see if it's closer or farther. Animal is much farther than dog. Maybe something like things you do with a dog, like walk or sit. All right, walk and sit are not as close as dog. Where else can I go here? Let's try just something like house or pet. Pet and dog. Dog is still the closest. All right, I'll try cat. Just yeah. I mean, so cat. Okay, cat is much farther than dog. Yeah. Huh. Interesting. So, are we using a different definition of dog or some weird association with dogs? That wouldn't be an association with cats. I never know what to do here. I'm going to try like random things like grass. Oh. Field. No. Weed. Weeds. Word doesn't count. I guess this doesn't like weed. Probably because of the association with marijuana. Let's see. So yard? No. Picnic? No. Flower. Plant. Weird. Why is grass so close? Dirt. Earth. Ground. You think earth would be closer if it was ground, actually. So grass, dirt, and picnic and flower are the closest, but grass is really close. I don't know why. Blade, like a blade of grass. Oh, that's very bad. Okay. Tree. Grass, tree, bush. Why is bush not anywhere near it? What am I missing here? Picnic yard. How about park? No? So I'm on the wrong track here, but somehow grass and dirt and tree are in the green. Well, not field. What else can we do with grass then? Green? Oops. Green is actually closer than dirt. Blue, like sky. Okay, blue is even closer than green. Maybe it's another color, like red or yellow. orange, pink, all these colors, just color in general. Are we a color? Thing is, grass is green. Brown or yellow? We already guessed yellow. So blue is the closest. Sky isn't as close. What else is blue? Water? Ocean? Lake? River? No? Wow, okay. So blue and ocean are the closest right now. Like wave? What if I do waves? Is that the same? No, okay, wave already guessed. Surf. How about sand? Ooh, beach. Sand. Salt. Not beach though. Beach is close. Sand, beach, shore. Darn it! It's when you get close that it's like, ugh, how do you even? So close to sand. Sandy. Ooh, okay. I did accept Sandy, but it was 31. Rock. Rocks, no. Shoal. No. Harbor. Boat. No, okay. So how are we this close to sand? And dirt wasn't that close. Sand is. And beach. And rock. Pebble. There we go. Okay. Got pebble. Interesting. All right. Well, how'd you do? And those are the games for this video. If you would like to watch Wordle, you can click at the end of the video. It'll take you right there. I also have a pinned comment with all of the videos I made today. And if you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.